Hi. Today we thought we'd talk to you about the law of attraction. The law of attraction, a lot of people know about it from the book The Secret, but basically, although The Secret does talk to you about the law of attraction, and it mostly doesn't mention where the law of attraction originated from, and I think that the most basic principle, the very core of the law of attraction comes from the Bible.
Yeah, Jesus, what he taught was pure law of attraction. Speaking to the mountain, believe in your heart. Everything that he said was all about the law of attraction.
Right. I think he was the ultimate practitioner and teacher of the law of attraction.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that, and there may have been other ascended masters before him who talked about it, but I think that he did such a beautiful job of putting it into words that we could actually understand.
Right. It's pretty simple. Ask and it shall be given. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. Seek and ye shall find. What things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye shall receive them and ye shall have them. That's pretty simple.
Correct.
With God, all things are possible. That's saying, the law of attraction is centered in God.
Absolutely.
And God wants his people to experience joy, love, happiness, and abundance in all areas of life. And go ahead.
That's the thing that a lot of the people, especially in our country, have been inoculated against is the news that God wants you to be happy. Mm-hmm. He wants you to have abundance. That's the whole idea. One of his names in the Bible is El Shaddai, and that means I've got more than enough.
Yeah.
And he is the God of more than enough.
Right. And John 10:10, I have come that they might have life and they might have it more abundantly. I mean, it's all right there in the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it's all about abundance and you having joy. Even when Jesus was born, angels came and said, oh, good, because now men can have peace on earth. They can have joy because Jesus was going to bring the message of how to do that.
Right. And the Bible has over 200 verses relating to the law of abundance. So I think it's pretty evident and pretty clear that this whole law of attraction is Bible based, even though most people think it's from Byrne's and The Secret book. It's not.
Right. No, that's correct.
Yep. Hebrews 11:1, faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. That too is the law of attraction.
Right. And, God was all about trying to help them raise their vibration and see things in their mind's eye so that they could bring it to pass.
Right.
For example, he told Abraham, look at how many stars there are in the sky. You'll have more kids than that. He was giving them visual aids all along. His relationship with these men of God that they were called was all based on, here, I want you to imagine this. Now bring it into your life. It was all about the law of attraction. His whole relationship with them was based on the law of attraction.
Yeah. Even Proverbs 23:7, as a man thinks, so he is. It's all over the Bible. It's everywhere.
Yes, it is. Right, you'll eat from the fruit of your lips, whatever you say you're gonna have.
Yeah.
And Jesus added to that and said, it's not just what you say, it's what you say and believe.
Yep. And believing is like your thoughts, the things that you're thinking. That's what you're believing. So it's pretty clear that this is the way to live. This is the correct way to manifest your life in the way that you want it to go. So,
and the good news is that God, the universe, whatever you want to call it,
well, we're gonna call him God, because I think that's important. Okay, Jesus in the New Testament often reminded people that it was by their own power, or that by their own faith that things were happening. He reminded people it was not by his power or that power alone that they were healed, but they were healed by their faith. As an example of that is the woman with the 12-year blood disease. And he said unto her, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thy whole. Go in peace. So he was telling her that it was her faith and her believing that she was going to be healed that healed her. And Proverbs 18:21 says, the tongue has the power of life and death. So that's telling you about the words. Be careful of your words, what you're speaking. So all of this is in the law of attraction. It is the law of attraction. And I don't believe it's not an impersonal universe that allows us to use our thoughts and our feelings and actions to manifest a better life. It's God, our creator. Jehovah Jireh, he's the ultimate provider and healer. And if you read the New Testament, the whole New Testament is ask, believe, receive. So ask, believe, receive, that is the law of attraction. And with all that being said, we can talk about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is basically you define what it is you want. You have to define it. Know what it is you want. Once you define what you want, you ask for it. You pray for it. You put it out there. This is what I want. After you do that, you have to keep your thoughts and your emotions in line. Everything has to line up. You can't be expecting, let's say you want a new car, okay? So what you want to do is you picture in your mind the new car. What color is it? What make is it? What year is it? Get a clear picture of it. See it. See the vision of the car that you want, okay? And then imagine yourself with that car. You're standing there beside it. It's yours. You're looking at it. You open the car door. You get inside. You sit down behind the steering wheel. Feel the steering wheel in your hands. What's it feel like? You smell the car, the new car smell. You see the radio. Reach over, turn on your favorite tunes. You're just sitting there feeling what it feels like to be in your car. Well then, reach over and turn it on. Turn the key. What's it sound like? You hear it. So you're using all your senses to live this. And you're living it in your mind. You're going through all you would be doing if you had the car. And then you want to be grateful. Give thanks for the car. As if you're there, you're living it, you're seeing your car, you're in your car, you're thankful for your car. You've got to have the feelings of the gratitude prior to actually having the car, because you're having faith and you're knowing that the car is coming to you. So go ahead and be grateful and give your thanks in advance. This is how it works. Now, you've got to make sure, speak the words, feel the feelings, keep everything in line. Now, you can't do this. You have to continue with this until it manifests. You can't do this for 5 minutes and then get up and go get a drink of water and think, man, that car's never coming. Because if you think that way, you're right, it's not. So you've got to keep thinking it and believing it and feeling it, and just go with that. And that is the basis of manifesting. Excuse me. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a physical thing you want to manifest. You can manifest health. Get rid of health issues. Get healed. You can manifest relationships, better relationships. You can manifest a new home, a better job, a promotion at your job. Whatever it is that you want, you can have it. And I know it sounds pretty easy, but once you start doing this, you're going to realize that it's not as easy as it sounds, because you have to keep conscious of your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. You have to be aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And that can take some practice, but it's well worth it. And once you are aware of what you're thinking and feeling all day, and you're controlling what you're thinking and feeling, because you can't just let your thoughts wander off and your feelings go off. You have to control them. Be aware of them and control what you're thinking and feeling. Use your self-talk. Be aware of your self-talk. When those thoughts are going through your head and you're thinking, oh my, I'm so stupid, or oh my, this is never going to work out for me. No, those aren't the thoughts you want in your head. I am is very powerful. Those are very powerful words. You want to say things to yourself like, I am healthy. I am happy. I am prosperous. I am doing great at this or that. You want to just keep using your I am words to bring about what it is that you want to be, what you want to have in your life. That's key. It's very, very important. Now, it might help you to write it down, make a list. And if you make a list, you want to use white paper and a blue pen, because the color blue on the white paper is very attracting. That's what you want. And so use your white paper, your blue pen, and write some I am statements. I am healthy. I am successful. I am blessed. I am loved. I am whatever it is that you want to be. Write it down. And you'll find that as you do this, and the longer you do it and the more you do it, you will become what you want to become, and you will have the things that you want to have. See, many people wish they had a magic genie lamp and they could just rub that lamp and out would come the genie and grant their wishes. Well, you know what? The good news is you do have the genie, and it's inside of you. So you just have to take control of those things, and
well, hell, do we have to start over?
And you can make it happen for you. So, Sis is back now, and she can join in the conversation.
Oh! I didn't know you were talking, so sorry.
So, in manifesting, we just went over the principal rules of it, how you do it, and I think that it's very important to realize that when you're living things out, like in the book, The Secret, they say, live it as if do it as if it's happening now. Live your life as if you have abundance. They mean do it in your imagination. Don't go out and spend thousands of dollars that you don't have, living as if you have it, because you don't have it.
Right.
So you want to live it out in your mind, in your imagination. And there have been numerous studies that have proven that your brain, your subconscious, doesn't know the difference between you actually doing something or you playing it out in your head. If you're playing it out in your head, in your subconscious mind, you're doing it. So
Right.
that's what you need to be doing, is you're living it out in your imagination. So the subconscious mind thinks you're actually doing it, even though you're not. So you're shopping in your imagination. You're in that new car in your imagination. You did not physically go out in this realm and buy that new car. Okay? I want to make that perfectly clear, because I had a friend and I had loaned him The Secret, and after studying it, he went out and he spent thousands of dollars he did not have, because he was living as if he had it, and then he got very upset when it didn't manifest. So I want to make that perfectly clear. It's in your imagination, not in the physical world that you are doing this. Okay?
Good point. I'm glad you brought that up.
All right. Is there anything you wanted to add?
My brain dumped when I went and took care of Anna, so I don't even have a clue.
All right. Well, I think that we pretty much have covered the topic. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. If you have any comments, go ahead and leave comments on YouTube here. Just tell us whatever you think, how you feel, ask your questions or whatever. And on that note, we will say goodbye and God bless you. Bye.